Hi everybody, I'm Tracy, the Fresh Coast Stitcher, and today is Thursday, January 16th. And I'm doing this with no notes today, so we're gonna wing it and hope it works out okay. I think it'll be fine. I kind of been thinking about what I want to talk about, so here we go. I have an actual finally finished. Oh, and I'm gonna warn you, Yuri, his ears are feeling better and he's been out of control. So you're probably gonna hear him throughout this whole video. He's crazy. He has lots of pent-up energy. It's super cold outside today, so he hasn't been able to go outside and play, and he's a bit out of control. So, sorry, you'll have to bear with me. But, so, my finally finish, my FFO. So, my amazing husband finished Nautical Light for me. He took 4 pieces of wood and glued them together and then painted them to make it look very nautical. He used a wood burner to burn my little signature wave in there and put the starfish up there. And then that little thing at the bottom, he told me, it's called a scrimshaw. And I don't know, he told me what it was for. Sailors used to use them and they make them out of whale bones or something like that. This one's not a whale bone, something else. But all those little things on there, he did that himself. I think he carved those. Pretty cool. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. He is an amazing man. Very talented. And I have some haul. Hopefully I don't repeat myself. I'd started recording this and then Yuri started being exceptionally naughty, so I had to stop, and I don't like trying to combine videos together or anything because it's already slow enough as it is, so I just started over. So hopefully I don't repeat myself. Apologize if I do. But last week I had told you that I ordered the pattern for the Quaz stocking from 123 Stitch. It came in the mail today. I didn't think it was going to be here until tomorrow, but it came a day early, so super excited about that. So this is a shepherd's bush design. It's called Charlene Stocking. It's actually going to be LaQuaz Stocking, but there it is. Super duper cute. I really love it. Love it, love it. And I also ordered some fabric with it. As I've talked about it before, but before I started making these videos and discovered Flosstube, I was just strictly an Aida stitcher. My mom got me some linen to stitch on for Christmas, and it's been a little bit of a challenge, but I'm starting to like it better. I'll talk about that later. But so I ordered 28 count new khaki Lugana, and you know, I don't remember where it's from other than I ordered it on 123 Stitch, so I'll have to figure that out before my next video. I want to do a better job at including that kind of stuff. But so 28 count new khaki Lugana. Did I say that already? And this is what it looks like. It's just khaki, like it sounds. But I think that'll be really great for the stocking. It looks pretty close to what is actually on the pattern, or on the what do you call that? The model. It had called for natural linen, but after I struggled so much on the other linen that I'm doing, I wanted to try Lugana. I hear other people talk about it, so I just wanted to give it a try. So so I got it. So this is my my February 1st start. If you guys remember all my plans, I'm starting a new pattern the first of every month, except May, which I'll also talk about in a minute if I remember. So yeah, so this is my February start, so I'm not going to start it until February 1st, and I still have to get the floss for it, and I want your opinion on something. So I have always been, and probably always will be, maybe will be, for the foreseeable future, I will be a DMC floss user. I hear you guys talk about all the special flosses and the fancy stuff, and I'm just getting used to the different kinds of fabric. I don't want to throw in different kinds of flosses right now either, and You know, DMC is super inexpensive. It's really easy to get my hands on. I can just run to Michael's if I run out. I don't have to wait for it or anything. So I don't have a Stitchy store other than the big box stores that's really close to me. So DMC is just easy. So this pattern actually calls for 3 different kinds of floss. DMC Pearl Cotton number 5, Weeks Dye Works number 5 Pearl, and Crescent Colors number 5 Pearl. They do have DMC conversions, which I'll do the DMC conversions, but I wasn't sure what this DMC Pearl Cotton was. So you guys are probably all laughing at me because you probably know what it is, but I Googled it and found out that the difference between that and regular DMC is that the regular DMC has 6 strands, as we all know, and the pearl is like 1 strand, and then you can get it in different thicknesses. So I found where you could do, like if you wanted to use regular DMC, if you use 5 threads of regular DMC, supposedly that equals the number 5 pearl. I don't know. On 28 count fabric, I feel like it's going to be hard to pull that thickness or that many threads through anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think I'm just going to do like I always do 2 threads of regular DMC, use the DMC conversions, and see what it looks like. And I mean, if it looks awful, I'll know pretty quickly and I can just pull it out and do it different. But what's your opinion? Tell me what you think about the different flosses, and tell me what you think about the importance of using the called for floss type, not really the called for colors necessarily, but the called for type of floss for patterns rather than substituting DMC for everything. I'm just curious. I'm probably just going to do, like I said, the 2 strands of DMC, but I want to know what you think about it. Just because I like to have other opinions and hear other people's viewpoints on things. So that's my haul. I'll have to get the floss for that, obviously. Before February 1st, I've got some time. I'm not real worried about it. So, on to whips. But first, I have to show you guys these adorable bags that my mom made me for Christmas. So my mom is a crafter. She sews, she quilts, she cross stitches. She makes really delicious cookies. I'm not sure if that's really a craft, but it's pretty amazing. But so she made these really cute bags, and I keep telling her, she's probably going to be embarrassed when she sees this, so sorry Mom, but your stuff's amazing. I keep telling her she needs to sell this stuff on Etsy or something, but she doesn't want to, and I get it. I mean, she does it because she enjoys doing it, and lots of times if you take what you enjoy doing and you make it something that has a time frame on it and, you know, those kind of parameters around it, it's not fun anymore, and that would make me sad if she didn't enjoy doing it anymore. But so this, did I tell you? I didn't. That was in the last, my first take. So when she gave these to me for Christmas, they're different sizes, several different sizes, and they were all nested inside of each other like Russian nesting dolls. And then inside each one was a wrapped gift. So it was super, super fun to unwrap. It was a lot of fun. I don't think I've had that much fun unwrapping something for Christmas since I was a little kid, probably. But this is kind of one of the medium-sized ones. Isn't that adorable? And it's got, I only have 1 needle minder, so he lives on this bag. And I just kind of stick my needle to him when it's waiting to get threaded. And then I use this bag. Inside of it is another cute little bag. Isn't that adorable? I love it. So I use this little bag to put my orts in when I am not at my stitchy spot. So if I'm somewhere else or in the car, I put them in here, and then when I get home, I just dump it out into the jar that I normally keep them in. And then I also have, I use this, I've got like my highlighter, my needles, chapsticks, scissors, all that kind of stuff in there. All the stuff that I need for cross stitch, and I keep it by my stitchy spot. And it's also, it's it's super easy just to drop in my bag when I'm gonna stitch on the go. So there's that, and then this is the biggest one. And isn't it adorable? I normally wouldn't use a bag like this for as a project bag, but because stuff wouldn't fit. But my Linen and Threads mystery sampler SAL fits perfectly in here because I don't have a magnet board for it, and I probably won't get one. I don't know, maybe I will eventually, but and I use a 6-inch hoop for pretty much everything. So it fits in here perfect. So this is the January portion of the Linen and Threads Mystery Sampler SAL for 2020. And show you. This is how far, which way does it go? This way. That's how far I've gotten. I knocked out quite a bit of that this week. Actually, Tuesday when I was homesick, I worked on this quite a bit. I'm doing it all in one color. It is, of course, DMC 924. It's like a, I don't know if it shows, yeah, it shows up pretty good on there. It's like a bluish, dark greenish color, but I really, really love it. And it's just 22 count Aida fabric. Now all of my stuff is still in the project bags. Some of the stuff is in hoops, some isn't. So, but I noticed when I was rewatching my video last week, there's a lot of zipping and unzipping. So I unzipped them ahead of time this time because I don't like to take everything out because it just makes a huge mess. But so they're all unzipped, so it won't be as disruptive, I hope. So first or second up, since I already showed you the mystery sampler SAL, is my temperature chart, my Granny Square temperature chart. This is a Carolyn Manning's design, I think. And I'm still working on the outline, but I made some pretty good progress on it. It's going pretty fast. And I have got, I don't know if you guys can see that. The whole, these three and the whole top row are filled in. It's been unseasonably warm still, although today it's like 20 degrees, which is more seasonable. And we're actually supposed to get like 5 inches of snow tomorrow night, so that'll be fun. We haven't had much of that this year. Next up is the Grand Rapids skyline. And I'll show you what it looks like. That is it. And this one I got off Etsy from the Etsy shop called ZG Cross Stitch Pattern. And I'll link all this. I try to link everything. And I'm like I said, I need to do a better job of including more details on stuff. And I mean, some of these, my projects in the beginning have been pretty boring because they're all on Aida with DMC Floss. But as I get through the year and do some different projects, it'll get more exciting. So, got some thread hanging here, of course. So, here is how far I've gotten. I got quite a bit done. I think I got all of this done this last week. So making some good progress on that one. I'm kind of happy to be out of the purple and into the blue. It's getting kind of tired of the same color all the time. Next one is Camping at the Mountains. And this one came from an Etsy shop called Axebe. I think that's how you say that. And that's what it looks like. And I know I've told you guys before that I didn't love this one in the beginning. I am loving this one now. Wait until you guys see how far I got. Check that out. All those trees, making some progress. Got some green in there, some mountains in there. It looks like it's starting to look like something. I I of course love to cross stitch regardless of what it is that I'm stitching, but I really love it when I can watch nothing turn into something. And when my patterns start to show form, it's, I don't know, it really kind of keeps me going, and I really enjoy that. Next up is F is for Friend, and find my thing. This is from, I got this on Etsy as well, from Heartstring Samplery, and this is what it looks like. This is the one that I'm stitching for my BFF Amanda. And she started watching my videos. I think she binge watched them. Hi, Amanda. I don't know if she's gonna watch this one or not. She probably won't now. But so this is the one that is on linen, and you know, of course, because I didn't make any notes and I didn't write anything down, I don't remember what kind of linen it is or any of the details. But like I said, it'll be below. Just DMC floss, of course. We've established that. I'm liking the linen a lot more now that I've gotten used to it. And like, I was kind of sad at the end of the night when I had to put this one away because of my rotation, which I'll talk about in a minute, because I want your opinion on that too, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. But yeah, so I'm really liking this one. And you can kind of see, I don't know if you noticed, where the words are going to be now in there. So that makes it fun. I have a couple of stitches in there that are kind of messy that I want to clean up a little bit maybe, but otherwise I'm really, really liking it a lot. And the last one I have to show you this week is the Suffrage Act sale that so many people are doing, but Stitching with the Sisterlies, 2 Martini Stitcher, and Michelle Bendy Stitchy kind of started the sale. They're hosting it, I guess, but so many people are doing this. So this is the pattern. It's by Little House Needleworks, and if you want to join this sale, there's still plenty of time. The plan is to just start it when you start it and finish it by Election Day, so you've got lots of time. And you can get it from the Fat Quarter Shop online. I heard that they are making sure that they have enough patterns for anybody who wants to do it to be able to do it. So you can get it there. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw this yesterday, but this is how far I got. I did those lines. Last week I just had this part on those little banners, and I did all of that last night. Hoping, fingers crossed, I counted accurately on those lines. I really want to stitch the letters, so I guess we'll see when I get them stitched in there if it's lined up right. And this is on 22 count Aida that I tea-dyed myself. So those are all my whips. So I wanted to talk to you guys about my rotation. So how do you guys stitch? Like, how do you know what you want to stitch? We all have several whips, and I think I probably have a minimal number of whips compared to a lot of you guys, at least right now. By the end of the year I won't. But so how do you decide what you're going to stitch each day? Do you have a rotation? Do you just pick up what you pick up and start stitching on it? So I have this rotation. I'm kind of OCD about stuff, and I want to make sure everything gets worked on, and I want to make sure I have stuff to talk to you guys about on my videos. But what happens is like, for example, F is for Friend. I'm working on it on the other evening, and it gets to be bedtime, and I'm like really sad because I have to put this up, and I know I'm not going to touch it again for like 10 days. And that's a long time when you really love something. And I just think to myself, gosh, I'd really love to just keep working on this one tomorrow, and the next day, and the day after that, and the day after that. And I used to be a monogamous stitcher before recently. So I would only have like 1, sometimes 2 projects going at the same time. So it's different for me to have multiple whips, and I love having multiple whips. Don't get me wrong. I love having multiple whips. But just if you tell me how you decide what you're going to stitch. I'm kind of thinking maybe I'm going to do something different, and maybe I will just stitch on the same thing for a little while. And if my videos start getting boring, you can tell me and I'll change it up or do something different. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I want to know your opinion. I need your help, guys. Help me with my craziness, please. Comment below. And then the last thing, second to last thing, is Stitch Mania. So I'm not a Facebook fan. I don't like Facebook. I think Mark Zuckerberg is the devil. Now, mind you, I know that Facebook owns Instagram, so I'm being a little bit of a hypocrite here. But yeah, not a fan of Facebook. It's caused some problems in my life in the past, and it's a time suck. I feel like it's just a time waster. Every time I go on it, I'm like, ugh, I remember why I wasn't on this. However, I discovered some stitchy Facebook groups, so I've been on Facebook and just focusing on those, and it's been fine. But so when I had made my plans for 2020, I had decided that in May for Stitch Mania, I was going to stitch a new thing every single day, a new start every day, because that's what I thought Stitch Mania was. Since I joined the actual Facebook Stitch Mania group, I've discovered that it's actually just one new start a day for the first 15 days, which is more manageable. And I'm crazy, you guys. I was thinking about this for the last couple of days. And so my plan was I have 2 different patterns that I was going to start on May 1st, May 2nd, and then the rest of the month it was going to be a new Christmas ornament for a different member of my family for each day for the rest of the month. But they're all the same Christmas ornament. Why in the hell would I want to stitch the same damn Christmas ornament over and over and over again 30 times with different initials in there? I don't. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look through what my stash, the patterns that I have, and see if I can find 13 more things that I would want to stitch for Stitch Mania. Christmas ornaments going out the window, and I'm going to do that. That's what I think I'm going to do. So yeah, so there's that. Plans are already changing, and we're not even through January yet, but that's just life. That's how it is. Last thing, and then I got to wrap this up because I'm trying to keep these videos under like 25 minutes or so. But so you guys, I'm almost to 200 subscribers. Last week I had said that once I reach 200 subscribers, I'm going to do some kind of giveaway. I don't know what it's going to be yet. I have to figure that out. And apparently I need to figure it out quickly, because when I looked last night, I had 196 subscribers. I got like 10 subscribers in the last week, which is crazy because like since all through December, I think I only got 10 new subscribers for the entire month of December. And now all of a sudden, bam, all kinds of subscribers. So yeah, so I need to figure out some kind of giveaway, something cool for probably next week. I hope. Should be able to get 4 subscribers in a week. It'd be awesome. And I almost forgot, I won something. I was so excited. Oh my gosh, so excited. So the 2 Martini Stitcher, Erin, I believe her name is, had a giveaway of a cute little snow house and beautiful Monaco fabric to go with it. And I won. I was so excited. So that'll be coming in the mail in the next couple weeks, I would think. And that actually might be one of my May starts. Might be nice in May to stitch something snowy. Weather will be getting nice and kind of warm, and I might want to stitch something snowy. So yeah, so that was pretty exciting. But I think that's all I've got. Like I said, no notes is what it is. So hopefully I don't forget anything. But if I do, we'll talk about it next week. So like I said, everything will be linked down below. My Instagram will be down there. I didn't make a Fresh Coast Stitcher Facebook account. I'm just using my personal Facebook account on the Stitchy groups. I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a bad idea for people to know my actual name, but part of me feels like whatever. So whatever. If you see me on there, cool. Hopefully you can tell it's me. I did put as a nickname after my name on Facebook, Fresh Coast Stitcher, so people will know. But yeah, so now I'm just rambling. But look me up on Instagram, Fresh Coast Stitcher, all one word. Everything will be linked down below. And I think that's all. Have a great weekend and an amazing week, and I love you guys.